Alright, what is up, y'all? We're here today with the finals match of the PBL, first of all. And second of all, with a face cam. I finally figured out the lighting in my room. Finally got everything figured out. You can see all my weeb shit behind me. Don't mind that. There's some Negri booty. There's some Gate stuff. What else we got? Yeah, lots of Pokemon stuff. Some Attack on Titan shit. You know, just classic Shakewaza stuff. So don't mind that. We're here today with PBL finals versus veteran trainer John, as you can see on the screen. As you can also see on the screen, it is not a very long battle, so let's drag this out as long as possible, shall we? How do I? Okay. First of all, there's something I've wanted to do for a very long time, so, SHAWTY, I don't mind. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. I got this fucking puppet for, like, literally just the purpose of doing that. So, shoutouts to Vine. Okay, for realsies though, for real. As you can see, he did not bring Tapu Koko. Rule 1 of drafting Tapu Koko is you bring Tapu Koko. Like, what the fuck? So, right off the bat, I was like, okay, well, this is the freest Amistar lead of my life. But, if you look at his team, 1, 2, 3 of his Mons, half of his Mons are weak to electric, which means Jolteon is going to put in a massive amount of work. I am E-built with HBIs for the Donphan. And depending on what kind of Silvally it is, I'm expecting either Grass or Bug. Basically the best things to resist Thousand Arrows, but I do have the Draconium Z for that. Again, we did do a team builder, which went up yesterday around the same time that this video went up, so I'll leave a link if I remember. I haven't been remembering though, so we'll see. But yeah, it's weird. If I keep looking at all over the place, it's because I got like my face cam set up over here and this over here, and there's just too many fucking windows. I need dual screens, guys. I need dual screens. Go fund me. So, yeah, basically the game plan is going to be to get up rocks because none of his team enjoys taking rocks, and then we're going to hopefully start clicking some buttons with some of our real power. So, we'll jump right in. No pressure or anything. Shoutouts to Austin for recording the battle. Garchomp the God, he's the real MVP, even though he's kind of a twunt. I'm just kidding, that's our boy. But we're challenged by veteran trainer John. Also, it is very fucking hot in here. I had to turn off the fan because you can hear it really loudly, but he does lead off with the Donphan. So right off the bat, I lead off with the Amistar. Now, we did discuss this being a short battle, so I'm going to pause it just to kind of make this longer than what it would have been regularly. So he does lead off with the Donphan, and I have in my Amistar. Now, I am rocking Shell Smash, Stealth Rock, Ice Beam, and Scald. Now, as much as I do need rocks, basically if he is like a max attack, he takes me down to my Sash with Earthquake, and I do have a Zygarde, so I am expecting him to have the Ice Shard. So basically, I could get up rocks and not do any damage to this, or I could potentially take this down to its 30 and make Jolteon's job that much easier. So that is exactly what we do. I just go right for the Scald because once this thing is gone, he has no electric immunity. I can Volt Switch all over him, and like we said, half of his team is weak to electric. So by doing this, we do potentially lose rocks, but we burn him, which is fucking amazing because now not only does he not kill me with the Earthquake, or take me down to my Sash at least, which you know, burn does half, and that does just about half. So to be expected, he would have taken me down to my Sash. Now I get my weak armor boost, so now I'm super fast. My defense is lowered, but I don't really care about that. So I should outspeed everything on his team. I'm EV'd to outspeed Tapu Koko at +2. Now his Donphan is very, very low, and I can just take it out with another Scald. He does go for the Ice Shard though, which of course lets me know he has it. It's time for resisted, it's not going to do a lot of damage, even at -1 defense, and that does give me a second weak armor boost, just guaranteeing, just in case he did want to have some crazy Scarf shenanigans going on, then no more. So Donphan goes down, turn 2, we're having a great time. He has no ground type on his team, 3 out of the last 5 are weak to electric. It's going to be fun. So he goes into the Rotom, which is a good play, you know, force me out. But I do outspeed this, and I'm cool with sacking this off. It's a suicide lead, so that's fine. I kill him on, and I get up rocks, then this thing has done more than its job. Like, holy fuck. And not only does he have to come in, he Volt Switches, right? So not only does he kill me, but when he comes in next time, he's going to take rocks damage, rather than this being in versus something. But, yeah. So he Volt Switches on out and goes into Silvally. Now this is where shit gets weird, right? So peep this. Silvally takes 25% from rocks. I actually, to be completely honest with you guys, I did not notice in the battle. I was looking at his little horn, and I was like, he's still volley normal? What the fuck? Because he's been known to bring specs still volley before, so I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it took me until, it took me a solid second to realize that this is actually so volley ice. So, yeah, that is a thing. Which means he does have the stab ice beam or the multi-attack, which is going to be stab and times 4 effective. So he goes for the flame charge, making me believe he's going to be that the set you see in the calculator, you know, the SD flame charge 2 attacks, probably multi-attack, and then something to hit everything else. I don't actually know. So volley gets crazy coverage, but not that well on the physical side, so I don't actually know. But that boy's asleep. He burned 0 sleep turns, and he goes into Tornadus. Now, obviously I'm slower, so I will go after him, but this is the finals. I know he's not going to stay here and just burn sleep turns, so I actually go for the switch out of my own right on out into my boy, where is it? Scoot. Yep, Jolteon. So now we are in with the thing that threatens his entire team. He's taking rocks with Tornadus. I outspeed him. I am Expert Belt Jolteon. This is going to do damage. So Rotom comes back in. Takes 12% from the rocks, and it's going to take a clean 48-ish, 50-ish, something along those lines from this Thunderbolt. So he's going to be right under 50, and I actually don't really care. I could Volt Switch out if I want to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to click Thunderbolt and go for the roll. Last time when I was in versus this Rotom, he lived with like 1% with my Blacephalon clicking Shadow Ball. And it was a similar roll with this Jolteon, and I was like, no, you know what, fuck that. I'm getting the goddamn roll this time. So, we get that, and Rotom goes down. Now he goes into Silvally, which is odd, because he is still asleep and has burned 0 sleep turns. So, I can just go for the Thunderbolt, and that guy's gonna die. He takes a solid chunk, letting me know he is in fact offensive Spadef Silvally or defensive Silvally, like with HP investment, would have taken, I think, significantly less than that. So, Thunderbolt is going to go again and kill this very sleepy fucking Chimera ass, whatever the hell it is. I can't talk shit, I love Silvally, dude. So he goes into Tornadus, but he switched out from earlier, which lets me know basically he's running low on options. It looks like the last 3 Montianos on his team are all weak to my boy Scoot here. So I go for the timid Expert Belt Thunderbolt. After rocks, that's killing all the time. If he was Assault Vest like max HP, it was a roll, but I'm assuming he was the Flynium Z because that's what he always brings. So now he's in with his 25% of a shark, and I just realized he didn't have nicknames on his Pokemon, so the nerve, you know? But this is a Mega Sharpedo. If he wants to go for like the Adamant Aqua Jet, I should live. Granted, it'll be just barely because I am a Jolteon with no bulk investment like I usually have. But he actually doesn't go for the Aqua Jet, which is the only reason, honestly, I thought this would even come. I was super surprised to see this, and it just goes down to Thunderbolt. So, the only thing standing between me and a finals victory is this Celesteela, which comes in at 88%. So, as long as he's not something like Wakanberry, a Totemize, then the game should be ours, and he is not Wakanberry, he's not bulky. Celesteela goes down to the Thunderbolt. We take the W, 5-0. Literally, Jolteon just swept through this man's whole team, just by clicking Thunderbolt. I could have been choice specs, I guess, thinking about it now, but Timothy Belt did the trick. So, shoutouts to veteran trainer John. Good game. Obviously, he made it this far into the finals. He's a very good player, but I didn't really agree with his prep. Last time in my video, I made it a point to be like, okay, well, Jolteon fucks up this guy's team, especially in the electric terrain. So maybe he just didn't think that maybe he thought if he didn't bring the Tapu Koko, it wouldn't be as big of a threat. But I mean, that guy just got 5 kills. Like, holy shit. This, honestly, it didn't even feel like a finals match. I felt like Ashton Kutcher was about to run out and be like, ha, bitch, you got a harder battle ahead of you. But hey, I'll take it, man. So shoutouts to us. We are the PBL Season 4 champions. Feels good, man. Feels good. We'll obviously be coming back for the next season, defend our title, but I don't know what else to say. This is like not even a 10-minute video, so let's just get to know each other a little bit. You know, you already saw I have a Kermit puppet. You can now finally see my room. You know, I got over here. There's a Weeb shelf with like Funko Pops and other shit like that. Some Rick and Morty plushies. On this wall that I'm facing, I have all these posters of things that I like. Also, we have a picture of Sad Andre. Oh, here's one thing. Gotcha. So, yeah, with all that said now, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Let me know how stupid I look in the face cam. Let me know if you'd like to see more of that kind of thing. And, you know, I mean, we're the champs now, so shout-outs to us. But, again, go ahead and check out John down below. I'll leave his link. I don't think he's been uploading since the last time I actually played him, but definitely check out his channel. He's a good content creator, good guy, and he, you know, kind of manages this whole league, so shout-outs to him. Once again, shout-outs to Austin for recording the battle for us, and shout-outs to Pat. Really, Chris, Pat, and Di have all kind of helped, but mainly Pat. He's been helping me with teams and whatnot. We always build together and shit. So shout outs to that guy. And yeah, bye forever.